We're going. All things Italian. Welcome, Dick DeAngelis.
Thank you very much. We're happy to be here. June 2nd is going to be one heck of an event.
You are right. So you're watching FPAC Channel 9. We're here in Central Park in the Fairfield Square. It's a beautiful day. We're here to talk about all things Italian for the Artwalk for June 2nd.
Yeah, the Artwalk is a fabulous event every single month. What we've done is our organization named SOFIA, the Society of Fairfield Italian Americans, has decided to help out and sponsor this particular June 2nd Art Walk, first Friday in June. And we wanted to give the theme of all things Italian, you know, just have a real...
You must be Italian.
Well, just a little bit, Susan. And, you know, there are over 60 families in Sofia. And what we've done is we've tried to really bring Italian music, Italian food. Did I say food? Oh, yeah, I did.
And food.
And games, and there'll be a lot of fun things for kids. The whole square is going to turn into a piazza for the night, a town square like it would be in Italy, but it'll be Fairfield, Iowa. And we're hoping to share that with people. There'll be a lot of free things to do. Drawings. You could win a 20-pound box of Barilla pasta. Or an art piece, framed art reproduction from Art Select, or a gift basket, a $200 organic Italian gourmet food gift basket, and that's from Purely Organics Inc. And then, or a bottle of wine from the Wine Vault, Italian wine. So you have to be 21 for the wine, but the whole idea is that people will be participating. There's going to be an Italian bagpipe player playing right here in the Gazebo.
I've never heard of an Italian bagpipe player.
It's fabulous. It's called the Zampogna, and his name is Lionel Bottari. He's from Chicago, and he not only plays the Zampogna, but he's actually a historian in these Italian cultural instruments, these beautiful traditional instruments, and he'll bring several other instruments with him as well. And then we have, he's also going to, at 6:30, as a treat for the kids, going to do an Italian puppet show. And he is an expert at this. Matter of fact, he's performed this puppet show, the Pulcinella puppet show, at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., at the Discovery Theater.
And will that be right here in the square?
Yes, that'll be right in this area here for the kids' corner. We'll have... bocce ball being played here with a group, and Mora, which is a game you want me to teach you how to play?
What's
Mora?
Mora?
All right. What you do is you throw out with one hand from 1 to 5. So you can throw out, fingers. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't throw 0, right? And so if you threw 2 and I threw 2, what's the total?
4.
Quattro, right, because we say it in Italian. So if you had said, when you threw your 2, 4 or quattro, then you actually would get the point. If I didn't say it, maybe I had said 5, cinque. So we're going to have the Italian from 1 to 10 there. And what ends up happening is it sounds like this, at least from one person's side. It sounds like due, cinque, quattro, 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 sei, otta, otta noro, like that. And you
speak Italian?
Oh, just a little bit. So there are a lot of people who speak a lot better Italian than me. But I do enjoy things. And there's a lot of people. You don't have to be Italian to really enjoy a lot of Italian activities and foods. And a lot of our restaurants are going to go Italian for the night.
It's my favorite food.
I know. George's Pizza back here is going to be Giorgio's Pizzeria. And Bredo is a meatball pizza they're going to specialize in. They're going to be on the square serving it right in their sidewalk, so by the slice. And some of our wonderful restaurants, like Revelations, is going to be called Portofino, which is what they were called when they first started, actually. And Top of the Rock at the Red Rock is going to be called Red Rocco's for the night. So there's a lot of other participating restaurants. There's going to be fabulous galleries that are going to have, many of them are going to have connections to Italian artists. And but the biggest thing is, if you even don't like artwork, you can come to the Art Walk and enjoy the festivities. And who knows, maybe you'll start seeing some things in some of the galleries that maybe you hadn't gone before, because the Artwalk's interesting. It's not just for people who are into high art. There is some things here that are just for people who are interested in fun things. We're going to have, for example, the members of SOFIA are going to all bake Italian desserts, cookies.
Ooh.
And Russ Malloy, who's also half Italian, is going to make over 300 cannolis fresh right in the square. And if you haven't had a cannoli...
I have had Russ's cannolis, and they are awesome.
They're going to go, I bet you those 300 cannolis will go faster than anything. And we're going to have an expert, Steve Boss is going to come and talk about some of the best Italian cheeses you can find in the United States. And we've actually had them shipped here so that you'll be able to have something like sheep's milk cheese, Ubriaco, but it's going to be an Ubriaco Moscato, which is soaked in Moscato wine. So you taste that, a little bit of the wine in the cheese. And you'll, even if you're a person interested in buying it, you'll be able to actually taste the cheese. Steve will talk to you about it, and you'll be able to understand some of the fabulous cheeses he has that are really interesting and different. There are going to be motorcycles, Italian motorcycles. There are going to be 3 of them. There are going to be 2 Italian cars that are going to be right here on Broadway. We're going to have Broadway closed off here. And we're going to have a cafe. The people at Cafe Paradiso, if you haven't had their espresso and coffee, it's just amazing. We're going to have them actually come. They're going to be Cafe SOFIA for the night. And not only are they going to have their famous espresso, but they're going to have, for the first time, they're going to be serving fresh-made gelato. And if you haven't had gelato, it's unlike any ice cream. It's an Italian ice cream, lower in fat, but actually very creamy. I don't know much about it, and many different flavors. So it's gonna be I don't know much about it, but I know every flavor by heart. So it's going to be great.
So, Dick, I know you have been working super hard on getting this art walk ready. They came to you and asked if you'd be interested, and you said yeah.
Yeah, actually from our side, we came to them and said, we have this group and we get together, these Italian Americans, and we have this great food together and we have a great time together. And people have said to us, but how about me? We're not Italian, but we want to be a part of that. So we thought, well, why don't we help out this way and bring what we know as part of our culture to Fairfield and to the people of Fairfield to get them to have a little taste of it. And we have a group coming from Des Moines, a whole group of Italian Americans. They have a beautiful museum there and cultural center, and they're going to bring part of their museum as well as they're going to bring their dance troupe that they have, and their dance troupe are going to perform here. They're fabulous, all ages, and a wonderful Italian dance troupe in traditional costumes. So that'll be great. And we also have an Italian tenor coming from up in the University of Iowa who's going to sing Italian songs. I might even, get a few of the people here watching, make sure everybody comes, because at 9 o'clock, we're going to announce the winners of the drawing, and then we're going to sing one Italian song. We're going to sing the song that a lot of you would maybe know, the Dean Martin song, and we're even going to hand out the words so nobody has to feel like they have to know the words. And then we're going to have a movie right here at the Gazebo at night, just like they do in a lot of small Italian towns. They actually sometimes project it right on the wall of the little town, but we'll have it right here at the Gazebo, and there'll be seating here, and people will be able to see a movie in the evening. It'll be of Italy by the Air. It's a beautiful movie about Italy and taking a look at Italy from a helicopter view as it comes down over the castles and the beautiful countryside of Italy. It's really nice.
What a wonderful event. I am so excited.
I'm not excited. You can't even think I'm excited. I just hope everybody comes out, brings their friends. If you like anything Italian at all, Even if you know one Italian person that you can somewhat handle, that's enough. Come on out. You'll have, I
know
promise.
a few of those.
You will have a good time. And we have face painting for kids and a chance for them to paint on a T-shirt. We have T-shirts available. People will be able to get a beautiful T-shirt like this. We got this one made up real quickly, and we'll be making them up right there at the event so people can get it. So we'll have things for absolutely everybody to join. We have some businesses that are going to talk about Italian marble, Creative Edge. They actually use Italian marble. And some of the things that some of the artists are doing, we're going to have 2 talks in town, one about Italian wine at Iowa State Bank and one from an Italian-American author at 21st Century Books. Those are going to be great talks. So people that want to sit down and hear talk or go to a wine tasting and wine talk, they can do that. People who want to just sit and be entertained can do that. People who want to come and play bocce and learn a new game, you can come and do that. So we really, and if you want to eat, bring your appetites, because this is going to be one night where I promise the food will be something like you've never tasted. It'll be really something special.
Wow, it is exciting. This is a big event for Fairfield. It could be Fairfield's biggest art walk. I think you need to make it 2 days.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll get through this one, and then we'll see what people think, and if there's a desire. I just wanted to say we have a great team of people that are really helping out, and Dina Oppenheim and Kathleen Johnson and Larry and Rosemary Camp and we've just, and Camille Jorgensen. That's just a basic team. We've got over 60 people helping, plus the Artwalk committee's helping us out. The city council's been so helpful. All the restaurants have been so enthusiastic.
Businesses.
Really, it's really been great. One of the things we decided was, rather than bring in Italian food, we'd even help those restaurants that aren't normally cooking Italian food. We're giving them some recipes if they want them, and giving some authentic recipes. So when you're going to get Italian food, you're really going to get something special. I know Jerry at Red Rocco's there is going to have grilled calamari and sausage and peppers and onions, a sandwich. So that'll give you an idea of the kind of food that's going to be available. We are going to have one heck of a good time. So I hope everybody comes June 2nd, Friday night. It starts at 6:30, and things will be happening right at 6:30. And we're going to have some good weather, we hope. We're going to put in our prayers bright and early. And we do have a place in case it does happen to rain, but we're expecting it to be a gorgeous day and something that everybody can enjoy.
June 2nd, it should be a good day, a wonderful art walk. A lot of you in town probably haven't come to the art walk and experienced it, and this is a special one that you'll want to come to. Check out all the galleries, all the food, all the wonderful Italian events. How fun it's going to be, and all your hard work via group. You said there are how many in that group?
Well, there's about 60 families now, and almost every single one of them are really hard at work. They're going to be manning the booths. We're going to have all kinds of, we're going to have a program for teenagers, by the way, from 12 to 18, and they can participate. They can call 919-4277 if anybody has questions about this particular art walk. But there's going to be a photo contest with cash prizes for kids that are 12 to 18, and that's being sponsored by people at Chapel Studio, Marathon Photo, and also with help from Walmart. And we're gonna have some great prizes, including you can win a digital camera. But you do have to have a digital camera or borrow one from somebody. But if you can get your hands on a digital camera, you can take part in this fabulous photo contest and win prizes up to $50 for each category. So.
And I know that they're going to be taking the Civic Center Gallery on the west side of the Fairfield Square, which also has an opening exhibit by the Fairfield Art Association. I believe it's Lennis Moore. The Chairs with Flair will be there. I've heard that the Trails Council will have an exhibit outside of it. It just goes on and on and on, all the wonderful things.
Come early, because you really won't be able to experience everything, but you'll be able to get as much in as possible. It's just one of those great events. And you could come here and not worry about the money or anything. There are fun things to do that are just free. So just come and enjoy it. You know, the biggest thing is that we want to see people come out, not just from out of town, but right here from Fairfield, tell your friends to come and visit you in Fairfield. That'll be a day to come by, because there's a lot of friends that I have, and a lot of people have been telling me, I'm meeting people on the street, and they're saying, I've got some people coming in from Des Moines or coming in from Iowa City, and they're going to stay with us overnight and come to the festival and the Artwalk. So we should have a blast.
I've heard that there are people coming to visit just for this. It's a time to show off Fairfield. We've got a great thing going. Artwalk is the winner of the tourism event of the year for last year. If you haven't been, you need to come.
Lucy Ismert with the Convention and Visitors Bureau, who also helped us with a grant. Lucy's got several tour buses coming, too, with tour directors. So they're going to be in for a surprise, getting a feel for what Fairfield's about. We'll just tell them, oh, we do this all the time.
Right. First Friday of every month, Artwalk. And this month, June 2nd, all things Italian. Be sure and try and be there. It's going to be lots of...
Thank you. Thanks for having me.